What are you working on there, Jockey?
I'm making my original Sonic character. Check him out.
Oh, it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, I want to spice him up though. I was thinking of giving him a gun.
What?
Yeah, you know, a weapon. I'll name him the Bloody Paw. What do you think, Sub-Zero?
Just get to the next game, will you?
I should.
The time has come, the walrus said.
Ooh, that is crushed up, but it has to be. It's on a handheld after all, I understand. Well, anyway, here we got this Chaos Emeralds, and Knuckles is yoinking them up, laughing and flying away as Sonic gives chase. What's going on here? Wasn't Knuckles our friend at the end of Sonic 3? We were on good terms anyway. And Tails swoops in after, of course, with the maniacal Dr. Eggman sneaking behind and enjoying that damn fourth Chaos Emerald. Well, anyway, this is Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. This is kind of a sequel to Sonic Chaos, which we played last year. In fact, in Japan, Sonic Chaos is called Sonic and Tails, and this game is called Sonic and Tails 2, and this is originally going to be called Sonic Chaos 2, but they opted to go for the name Sonic Triple Trouble, as we have 3 distinct villains this time. Of course, Dr. Robotnik as usual, or Eggman. Knuckles, who has been fooled by the Doctor into thinking we're the villain yet again. Good job, Knuckles. And lastly, a new character, Fang the Sniper, or Knack the Weasel. They kind of censored his sniper motif, and the fact that he originally was supposed to have a gun, but they got rid of that. We'll be seeing him later on. But anyway, we get to choose, just like in Sonic Chaos, whether we play as Sonic or Tails to begin with. I'll show off playing as Tails for a level, and then I'll switch over to Sonic so we see how the main deal goes. Although, unlike last time, Tails can actually collect the Chaos Emeralds this time, so both of them feel like very legit playthroughs. Although, just like before, Tails' flight control is a little awkward. We gotta hit up and then the jump button in order to fly. It's pretty slow, it's not as smooth and solid and fun as it is in like the main series games like Sonic 3. But he's still fun, he's Tails. I like his little tuft of hair blowing in the wind as he gets to his running speed there, that's cute. He's the easy mode, no doubt, and definitely good for exploring a lot of the stages and finding where you can access some of the special stages. We'll cover how to do special stages once we switch over to Sonic here. I just want to do this one level as Tails. We have checkpoints here with the down arrow and that monitor, which may have been a thing in Sonic Chaos. I highly doubt it though, because despite being a sequel to Sonic Chaos and very much similar to it, unlike Sonic Chaos, the levels don't finish in just 30 seconds this time. This time, take about a minute. It's still a short game, but it is much more meaty than Sonic Chaos was, where it was way too quick last time. So anyway, I'm gonna restart real quick and we'll get this thing going as Sonic, huh? I could do the whole playthrough as Tails, and I love Tails, but we're gonna go as Sonic, we always do. He's our boy, he's my boy, he's the boy, he's some kind of boy. Alright, Sonic Triple Trouble for real this time. Let's go in as Sonic. Like I said, these stages are a little more meaty, but what also helps is the fact that getting the Chaos Emeralds has been somewhat changed. Instead of just getting 100 rings to access the special stages, we have to first get 50 rings and then find a special Chaos Emerald monitor. Which means there's a bit more exploring in each stage, at least while we're going for 100%, which I am going to do. I might as well, we did last time, right? Plus it adds a lot of substance to an otherwise pretty simple handheld game, and I do mean exclusively handheld game, because unlike Sonic Chaos as well as 8-bit Sonic 1 and 2, which also had Master System ports, so you could play it either on the Game Gear or the Master System, this game is Game Gear only. We are done with the Sega Master System for good, I guess. Which is kind of sad, because I like the Master System, and I certainly liked having a better screen resolution so I could see where I was going. As a matter of fact, where am I? I think I missed the Chaos Emerald, so I'm gonna go back. Ooh, an extra life. I didn't know that was there, but okay. Bounce me, Mr. Motobug, bounce me! Oh, alright, we got some invisible blocks here, like Mario style, only they don't stick around, so you better keep an eye out for where they are. Alright, just go for a Mega Jump, Sonic. Whoop! Alright, that works for me, and we got 100 rings too, so that's an extra life. This is the monitor we need here. And let's just head in and do that special stage, huh? These are fun little extra challenges that appear to be in some sort of interesting architecture we got here. And these are all on a timer, so you see that 1 minute and 20 seconds is going down. So we gotta get through here relatively quickly. There's a lot of springs in this game's level design overall, which, because they put such an emphasis on that, there's a new bit of control in Sonic's toolkit, which is after you go off of a spring, you can hit the jump button again in midair, and he'll actually roll up into a ball, making him invulnerable and giving him a little extra height in his jump. Just like if you had jumped normally and not actually gone on a spring, like this, where Sonic rolled up there. It's actually a very clever bit of added design, I really like it. Also, and this might have been on the thing in Sonic Chaos, I can't 100% remember, we do have the super peel out once again, meaning just as we can hold down to do the spin dash, we can hold up to do the peel out. We can even roll out of it. Oh god. Bounce pads. You got it, Sonic, you got it. Alright. I think we gotta get a bit more speed as we go in there. Speed! Bounce! There we go. Okay, just barely made it up that ledge. A minute to spare, and we made it up here to face Fang the Sniper. Look at that man with his cool hat, and he's bouncing. Clearly, this guy's gonna be a real threat. He hits that button, and he burns himself like an idiot. Alright, see you later, Fang. I know in this game he's canon called Knack the Weasel, but Fang the Sniper is such a better name. Plus, that's how I know him, because I first saw him in Sonic the Fighters, an arcade fighting game where he actually is playable. But alright, we got our first Chaos Emerald, and this is a big distinction between this and Sonic Chaos. Unlike in that game where you do the special stage, you get the Chaos Emerald, and then you move on to the next stage, we still have to finish Act 1 of Turquoise, whatever the zone is called, I don't remember. So we do gotta make it to the end here, which isn't all that hard actually, it's just right here. But yeah, it means you do have to actually complete every stage, not just skip to the end by grabbing 100 rings, you know? And yeah, what is the name of this zone again? I hardly remember any of the zones in this game. Great Turquoise. Great Turquoise. It's a great turquoise. It's a decent turquoise at least. Oh, we got rocket shoes returning from Sonic Chaos. Whee! Oh, we can do a little flippy-doo. A lot of the fun power-ups stick around through a lot of the 8-bit Sonic games, which is nice. I do wish... Oh, hello, there's an extra life there. I do wish our UI wasn't in the background. Some things overtake in the foreground. Also, that is the Chaos Emerald there. I missed it. We gotta go back just a little bit, I think. Down here. Yes, here we are. Where we can zoom through the wall well underwater. How about that? We got some water in the first zone of the game. Oh, and we even have the water skidding just like in Sonic Chaos. Oh. There we go, second Chaos Emerald. Now there are some special stages that are 2D like that. Some of them are 3D and in the tornado here. Where in this one we just gotta collect 80 rings as we're flying by. The plane is a little slow, but other than that it's pretty fun. I like the idea here. Those obstacles, by the way, don't actually knock rings out of us. Instead, they just slow us down. Or they kind of stop us in place and stop us from getting more rings. So these are decent. I like them better than the Sonic 2, like 16-bit Sonic 2 special stages, just because I can't stand that half pipe. I've never been all that good at it. These ones are fine. They're serviceable. 52, I usually don't get the whole bunch when they're in an arrow shape like that. 55, 58, 61, 63. Oh god, you see it? I'm too slow.
You're too slow!
How did I miss all of those? Alright, whatever, we're getting 80 here. Okay. I don't know if there's like an end to those eventually, if you just have to collect them. There didn't seem to be any timer. I never lost them either. Alright, Fang, show me what you really can do. This time he's coming at us with some sort of machine he barely seems to have control over. We just gotta jump on him a bunch of times. He's basically got like a mechanical bull at a bar. Fang, you seem to be struggling. Okay, yeah, there he goes. And he trips on his way out. Okay, they try to make this like super badass guy who's hidden in the special stages and he's got this cool hat. But in reality, they made an absolute klutz of a villain, I gotta say. If anything, it makes me like Fang more. He's more endearing just because he's an absolute fuck-up. Well, there we go. We got 2 Chaos Emeralds. Just like all the 8-bit Sonic games, there's only 6 Chaos Emeralds. And like the original Genesis game. And just like Sonic Chaos, I believe, this is also the case. And maybe Sonic 2 8-bit. The last Chaos Emerald is given to us at the end of the game. So there's actually only 5 special stages total. And we've already done 2 of them. How about that? Of course, Chaos Emerald stages are only in Acts 1 and 2. Act 3 does not have anything quite like that. So Great Turquoise Act 3 is our boss act. 8-bit Sonic does follow a bit of a formula, and this game adheres to it for sure. But I'd say it's a very strong entry in the 8-bit Sonic pantheon, you know? It's not super easy and far too quick like Sonic Chaos, and it's not super annoying like Sonic 2 8-bit, where the level design can really futz you up. I'd say this is about on par with 8-bit Sonic 1 in terms of the 8-bit entries. And of course, none of these compare to the Genesis originals, but it's still decent. I love in the first boss here how they force us to get used to the new mechanic, where we bounce off a spring and then hit the jump button to roll up into a ball. Takes a bit of adjusting, and you do have to get the timing just right, because Sonic only goes into a ball for a quick moment. It's kind of like using the instant shield, only out of a spring. And it is much safer to just drop down on the guy. Just not necessarily as quick, I suppose. And bop, there we go. Down he goes. That UFO turtle guy, I guess. Alright, Sonic, go along here. We finished Great Turquoise. And oh, there's Knuckles. Once again laughing at us, hitting the button, and fucking us over. Man, that guy, he was like beat for beat exactly like he was in Sonic 3. Maybe this is like some alternate universe version of Sonic 3, I don't know. Sunset Park, here we go, next zone of the game. Sunset Park is quite the memorable one. We got very beautiful aesthetic here. I like the music here. It's better than most of the tracks in this game, which isn't really saying much because the tracks in this game really aren't too great, to be honest. I don't think there's anything quite like the 16-bit Sonic games by a long shot. And even Sonic Chaos, I liked Mecha Green Hill Zone as a music track a lot more than anything here. You know, the soundtrack's serviceable. I don't think it's going for anything crazy. It's an 8-bit game, after all. It's not trying to revolutionize the Sonic soundtrack industry. That's an industry now, I've decided. Alright, I've gathered more than enough rings to access the special stage. I just gotta find the entrance somewhere around here. I don't 100% remember where it is, I'll be honest. I'll jump around like a maniac long enough until I get there. That's how it goes. I think I remember the general gist. I think I gotta go off of some spring towards the end of the stage, if I remember right. I guess I'm going on the lower path here. That's probably not for the better. Oh god! Alright. Oh. I don't get these fan things. They're very weird how they interact with Sonic there. They just kind of send him down in a weird animation. Use that peel out. Oh, okay, there it is up there. So yeah, we gotta use this spring. And whee! Get ourselves an extra life and access that special stage number 3. Special stage number 3 is another 2D one here. We gotta hurry to the end before the time runs out. Oh, and we got these things which... Oh god! Oh! Those springs will be sending us back a lot throughout these, but those rock formations basically are just completely in our way. And we gotta get them out of here. I like the return of the spring shoes as well. That's a fun power-up. If you've only used it for a moment. Go Sonic, go! Oh, these are just some rings. Okay. Whee! Oh god! Okay, I definitely want to get up there. I'm pretty sure. You've only got 40 seconds or so. Better hurry, Sonic. Oh! The invisible platforms help me out, okay. Okay, not too fast, because we don't want to hit that spring on the way up. And there we go. Oh, 20 seconds. Oh god, we have like no time. Is there a clock around here I could smash? That'd be ideal. Oh, okay, we made it to the end, so the timer didn't matter. And with that, we have yet another encounter with Fang the Sniper himself. Yeah, we're encountering him a lot. I know where these special stages are. I also did a test playthrough of this, so I kind of know what I'm doing here, but normally you would probably only do these like every couple stages, and my god, only 3 hits? Come on, Fang, what the hell? Well, we got our next Chaos Emerald there, the yellow one. Wasn't that the one Robotnik was showing off in the intro? I don't know, maybe. But boy, the fact that we get a score total for the special stages and then the actual stages, you end this game with pretty much a full set of continues, no matter what. I mean, it's not even the hardest Sonic game to begin with, but you will have continues for days. Because see, now we get this score total here, they give us extra rings at the end there. And look, it also reset our time after we finish the special stage, so that's even more points. We already have 2 continues and we've only beaten 1 zone total, 1 zone and an extra act. This game's generous, I gotta say. Anyway, Sunset Park Act 2 here. We start off immediately in a cart. Whee! Ah, boing. That's the best first 2 seconds of any Sonic zone in any game. It's just such a roller coaster of emotions. Alright, rocket shoes time. Let's go, Sonic. Whee! Oh god, I hit the thing. Oh! Well, there go all those rings. I don't have 50, so I'm gonna try and get some of you guys. That got me 2. Okay, here we go. Red spring for the win. Alright. Oh, watch out for that guy. Over the exploding path. Oh god, oh god. Hey, hey. Alright, we're good. Let me just spin dash back up here. Watch out for you. And then spin dash on down. We got a spring here that takes us right to the Chaos Emerald. And special stage number 4, which is another 3D plane one, I believe, right? Yes, indeed. Get 80 rings. They never increase the total, do they? Maybe they thought of doing more special stages. I don't know. I gotta wait for those paths. Those paths of rings are the most ideal. Give me some here. I just gotta always be on the move. Always be on the move so you can probably match up with wherever it ends up being. And yeah, these are the most helpful by far. Beautiful. That's like half of them right there. 64 rings. Oh god. There's a lot more obstacles this time around. Eesh. How come Sonic knows how to fly the tornadoes? Shouldn't this be Tails' job? Where's Tails at? Okay, I know you can be playing as Tails, and he would be here in that case. Oh, here we go. That's it. That's gonna get me the 80 easy. It didn't seem like there's an end. I guess they just kind of hand that one to you, huh? But the real threat now is you, Knack. Or Fang, or whatever your name is. As we have another boss fight with this guy here. This one's probably the toughest he gets because he has this projectile that kind of flies all over the place. So as we're trying to hit him, it's probably going to hit us because we're just getting bounced into it like that. But the thing is, in this game, the ring we have on us won't leave the screen. It'll kind of just stay right above Sonic so we can easily pick it up again. And yeah, the fight's no problem. Get back here, you. Also, I don't think Fang is actually interested in the Chaos Emeralds for any, like, power-hungry reasons. I think he's just a greedy fuck. Like, that's his whole backstory. He's a mercenary, he's in it for the goods. Well, either way, there's just one special stage left we're gonna have to save for next part, but in the meantime, let's wrap up Sunset Park here. We just still got the rest of Act 2 here. Ow! Oh! As we come over here, the end is right here. Man, they put their special stages at the end of the Act 2s a lot. But as we finish Act 2 and get that goalpost, we're immediately sent into the boss act, Act 3. They hand us a couple rings and we're off. We got a train sequence here. This is pretty badass, I gotta admit. Very unique, very memorable. You know, honestly, Sonic Triple Trouble is a game I've played and beaten twice. Once for the test playthrough of this, and then once many years ago. But I'll always remember this sequence because there's nothing quite like it in the other Sonic games. At least nothing to this effect, I'd say. You know, with the clouds, the sunset aesthetic, the fact that it's so early on in Act 2, and the fact that it just springs you right into it. You know, there's no in-between loading stage or anything. It's pretty impressive. Well, we made it to the front. And here we have to fight the train itself. Suddenly reminded of a Final Fantasy game I've yet to play on the channel. But yeah, we just gotta avoid some projectiles, jump on it when we get the chance. Pretty simple. It's kind of a back and forth rhythm you just gotta follow. And with that, Sonic is successful, and we get out of there. Nice one, Sonic.